Redo it. So I got the cheap handle, but nice handle. Now what makes this B grade, I'm not real sure. You can see the kerf which came with it is a little bit uneven. I talked to a couple guys, they said, just open that kerf up a little bit, and I do have to cut it a little bit deeper. Sorry for the funky camera work. So the bottom of that bit comes down to here because it's got those rounded cheeks on it. I think the kerf's only cut to here, and from what they say, you want to be 2/3. So I've got to take it down a little bit and open it up a little bit more. So I'm going to do that real quick. So for cutting this kerf, several of you guys recommended picking up one of these Japanese style saws. Indiana Doug recommended one, just to pick one up. I don't recall off the top of my head if he gave me a particular one. So I just picked one that happened to have a halfway decent review on it from Amazon. This is a Ryoba double-edged pull saw with 10-inch blade. I don't get paid by anybody to advertise anything I show on here. So I don't gain or lose anything by telling it. If it's good, I'll tell you. If it's crap, trust me, I'll tell you that too. But hopefully you guys can see that. I know the light and reflection is kind of terrible. But it's got two different teeth sizes, a large and a small. And it's fairly thin. I've never used this style saw before. I'm just used to the old European, early American style push-pull saws, which I may end up going with that because I don't know that this is going to be open enough. And I gotta grab a pencil real quick. Alright, I'm looking for 1/3 of the bit, which is right here. Ain't gotta be fancy. So where I'm at right now is roughly halfway. So I really only need to go about 1/4 of an inch. Which puts me right about there. I'm going to go with the skinny side on, with the small teeth on this one. Slower is better, I think. And that is opening it up at the bottom a bit. It's a little twisted at the top, but I'm cutting off, a fair amount of this, so. Alright, so the top of the head is going to be somewhere around here. I've got a little bit of cracking on this little tip right here. I don't think that's a big deal. Once I get that wedge sanded down, I think we'll be good to go. This ain't bad to use. It's a little bit floppy. I'm used to a little bit stiffer saw, but first time I've ever used this style, I think it's pretty decent. And this does have the cross-cut teeth on it, so it makes a cleaner cut versus just the bent teeth. But you can see how effective that is. Release, pump, and you're off. So that's where the bottom of the bit's sitting. That's where the top of the bit was. There's my kerf cut. A little bit better now. That crack that I was talking about was right there. Not a big deal, I don't think, considering that's going to get trimmed off. So one more time, this is seated good. Alright, it's on there good. There's minimal curl. Pretty sure that's not coming off. It is on there. Put as straight as I can get it. I wish I had a better surface to do this on, but this is kind of what I got, so that's going to work with. And I wish I had a better hammer for this. Because this one lacks weight. Unfortunately, I think I got it in a little crooked. Will it work? Probably. See here. I always forget that I have this set of Helco Works Forester axes in my closet upstairs. Is it the nicest job of pounding one in ever? Not even close. Did I get it to splay out good? Yes, I did. My wedge rocked on me a little bit, so it's a little bit off center, but I think it'll work just fine. I did feel it bottom out, so it's driven down there as far as it's going to go, and I'm pretty sure this thing's not going to go anywhere. Alright, there it is. That's not too bad. It's secured on there. I got a little bit of flare on here. I probably should have left just probably another 1/8 inch on the top of that, but it's not bad. Now I just got a little bit of sanding to do in here, get some of the finish work done. Maybe take a scraper to it, and that project's done.